know that you're a phoenix, so rise up from all those ashes today. Yeah, you've been scarred, but you a czar, you can crawl to the grave. I know that a lion's inside, sleeping in your heart. Step back and remember who you are.
What up, Pride? It's your boy Amari, back again with another reaction video. Today we're getting into another Stray Kids music video. This one is for Mountains, which conveniently for me was about to be the next song I was going to react to, because I plan on reacting to all of the Stray Kids songs off their newest Comeback 8. This is the first one. I'm going to go from top to bottom, and they dropped a music video for it. So this works out perfectly for me. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. If you're new here, definitely make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Like I said, I'm going to be reacting to the entire Stray Kids album, so you definitely don't want to miss out on those reactions. So hit that subscribe button down below. But in the meantime, I'm going to be getting into this, and I'll see all you guys on the other side.
I rule this place so bad I can't hold my hands off. The project never got him a stomp. 자세는 낮고 힘차게 I'ma go up. Mountains, I walk up on the mountains.
Okay, so much already. it's Stray Kids, what do you be doing to me? Okay, first things first. The beat comes in very anthemic with the big whoa 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 chant section. It had like a very we will rock you. It's like the same like percussive pattern of the kick clap. You know, it's like a very it's a very stadium vibe, right? With that being said, it's okay to me. It wasn't like earth-shattering or whatever by Stray Kids standards. It's just like, okay, I'm sure people are already in the comments telling me that they're gonna witch hunt me and burn me at the stake for that, but just stick with me here, see where I'm going with this, because I promise you'll be less mad at the end of this pause. And I say that because a lot of their intros tend to be insane as far as like musically what's happening, but what they did this time is it's like, okay, get the crowd amped up. People are going to really like that intro section because that is like the whole point. It's a very energy pumping moment. It just, for me, it doesn't really, I don't really care. Like, Eye of the Tiger don't really do nothing for me. We Will Rock You is not even near like my top 10 Queen songs. Those hype songs that are like played all the time at sports games or matches and like those kinds of things, most of them I don't like. I like Seven Nation Army, but other than that, the rest of them are kind of just like, I've heard them a billion times in my life. And so that just reminds me of songs that I'm kind of just over. However, right after that, the song gets really, really good. It's so, Felix with his long hair watering like I don't know, a board game of like a thunderstorm or something. I don't know what's going on there, but like I'm processing all of this, right? And then they go into this section with Changbin rapping over this like really interesting bass line section that sounds like it's not played on a bass, but it's played on an electric guitar, just like higher on the neck, and then like distorted and like messed with the frequencies or whatever. But the bass line is like really interesting to my brain, and so I'm processing that. Right after that, we get a thunder strike, and Changbin lands like in a superhero pose or something, like he just like fell from the sky like Thor, which was awesome. And he starts rapping, super dope. Hyunjin starts rapping as well. It seems like he's on the other side of this like game board that Felix is like playing with. And then the beat switches. And I don't know if you saw my face. I was a little confuzzled. I was like, whoa, where are we? Like, it's similar to the Slash video where I was also like super lost at the end there when they changed up the beat. Not that I don't expect Stray Kids to switch up the beat, but like sometimes it's easier for me to predict what's going to happen next than others, and Stray Kids makes that harder, which is why you guys see me get like shook more often in reactions to their songs. But yeah, I was lost, but I was like happily lost. Like I was stranded on an island, but that island was Jamaica. You know, like it's like there's levels to this. So I was enjoying that a lot, and then we built, I think during a Seungmin section, somebody was singing, and I was so out of it. We're gonna go back so I can like really process that better. And then we dropped back into that initial section from earlier that I was talking about, that like the same initial section as in like musically, that I was talking about earlier with like the really interesting bass line that Changbin was rapping over. So my point in all of that is we're a minute in the video, and this has been a wild journey for me. Like I've been, this is around the world in 27 days is what this has been. And so, yeah, I'm gonna go back so I can like hear that whole like section A to section B build drop thing happen again. But yeah, this is crazy already.
기사 등등 꺾이지 않는 내 pride now I rule this place so bad I can't do my hands off 높아지는 내 birds 걸음은 storm storm 자세는 낮고 힘차게 I'ma go up Mountains, mountains I walk up on the mountains Ain't nobody stopping me I'm walking like a titan Mountains, mountains I step up on the mountains 보던 자리에 앉아 비끔 그곳으로 쓰는 버킷리스트 no matter 다시금 의지부터 뒤지고서 내 바람이 이끄는 대로 follow 저 깃발을 차고 눈 하나 깜빡하는 그 better road Call me teacher replace these games on 우리가 고도디에 꿈꿔 pantheon 사고되기 위로 하늘들을 기세로 그동안의 영웅과는 전부 다 반대로 이 모든 실험 비슷한 운명을 들어다 twist 왜 길을 기회로 fill it up 산주 목걸이를 몇 길이에 따라 break it 길에 수많은 미끼 다 끊어먹하고 직진나 treat it up 전부 package 기사 등등 꺾이지 않는 내 pride now I rule this place so bad I can't do my hands off 높아지는 날 비치거리면 stop stop 자세는 낮고 힘차게 I'ma go up mountains mountains
Look at my face. Look, look. You, who's not looking at the, look, look. Bruh. Okay, again, off the initial intro, I was a little worried. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little worried because I was like, I love Stray Kids music, but like they can't go 1,000 for 1,000. Okay, eventually they gonna have to miss. I lied to myself. They do not miss, bruh. Okay, they got a magnet on the hoop. Okay, every shot they putting up, it's just going in. Okay, it's crazy. I like this song so much. Let's start with my boy Hyunjin, who just ate. Okay, yes. Pun intended. My boy ate, okay? Cleaned the plate, licked the whole thing, bit the plate in half, and threw it across the room. He ate, okay? It's not often where I will say this, but he kind of did my boy Han and Changbin dirty. Like, he didn't have to go that hard right before they rapped. Don't get me wrong, they was rapping too, and they put it down every time, but like, you know, game gotta recognize game. My boy was spazzing there, boy. Like he was going in. And my question is, why? What happened that day on the way to the studio? Like, what did somebody cut you off in traffic? Did somebody piss you off? Like, what did Bang Chan say something to you? Like, what happened that got you in this mood that you was in? And how can I orchestrate it to happen some more, my boy? Yeah, he was going crazy there. I don't know what that little thing he's drinking on is. He keeps having in his mouth, but it reminds me of some little like drinks that we used to get in my childhood, but I can't remember what those things are called, so I can't even like reference like, oh, that looks like a blah, but it's like they used to be like little colored, I don't know, food coloring little drinks that we used to drink that were way too sugary and get us hyped up. But yeah, I don't know if that's what that is, but I'm saying all of that to say, if you know what the thing he's drinking on, I'm assuming it's a drink because it reminds me of something that was a drink, but what is that thing that's in his mouth that he keeps having in his mouth? I'm curious because I think it might be the thing that I'm remembering, but I don't remember the name of the thing that I'm remembering, so I can't say for sure. So let me know. But yeah, that aside, my MVP musically of this song is the bass line. I like it in both the A and B section. A section being the part that is like the first half of the verse, as well as like the main section of the chorus, like that musical composition, and then the B section being that part that I went crazy over before, like that like pre-chorusy style section that had LEEMINHO, IN, and Seungmin singing in like varying order in the previous 2 times. That overall is like my favorite musical. Like, I just really like the way that sounds. The boys sing great over it, and the music is just like so smooth and groovy. It's really, really good, and it contrasts really well with like the hard-hitting electric, see what I did there, part of the rest of the song. But yeah, I just really like that. They was just in their bag on this one. I like that their mountain is like not a mountain, it's a pyramid. Like it's just, yeah, go ahead, stun on them, boys. Also, visuals going crazy on this. I'm having a hard time following the lyrics. Once they're rapping so fast, but I get the word out all the way. I'm having a hard time following the lyrics. There we go. 1, because they're rapping so fast, but 2, because the visuals are so eye-catching, and 3, because the beat, you know, pulls my attention a lot. But the image of Bangchan with all of the laser sights pointed at him, that was like really dope. The image of LEEMINHO with like all of the lightning and electricity behind him reminds me of Thunderous, which is one of my favorite videos from them ever. So that's really, really dope. Obviously this pyramid section with like these like little robot androids or whatever, that's dope. The section with Felix where he was watering the like game board, chess board situate, like he playing the game of life, but in the year like 2200, I don't know. Like I don't know what kind of high-tech situation he got going on there. Maybe I need to visit Korea. Their games may just be way better than ours, but the little board game that he's playing, super sick. What else? Oh, and I already talked about the Changbin and Hyunjin sections as far as like them like being in the game itself. I just think it's a really cool video, very interesting. I don't know how it relates to the song itself because again, I'm not following the lyrics that well up until this point. Don't worry, I will, you know, read them and analyze them later. But just visually, like from an aesthetic and preference standpoint, I think the video also looks really, really dope.
기세등등 꺾이지 않는 내 partner I roll the face so bad I cannot do me hands off 높아지는 날 비치거리면 섭섭 자세는 낮고 힘차게 I'm not going up Mountains, mountains I walk up on the mountains Ain't nobody stopping me I'm walking like a titan Mountains, mountains I step up on the mountains
Okay, couple of thoughts. So let's just run through them. First off, the little drum fill at the end there, great, love that. Nice little way to cap the song off. And I feel like that would lead really, really well into Chick Chick Boom, which I've already seen the track list because again, that's how I plan on reacting to all the songs from the project. So I've already seen the track list and I know that this on the project leads into Chick Chick Boom. And so I feel like that little drum fill would be like a nice transition or a nice like jump off point to lead into Chick Chick Boom. Another thing, the end basically is a reprise of the motif that is the initial like intro section that I kind of like shit on earlier, but I like it better at the end with them doing more stuff over it when it's not just like I get why it doesn't start off exactly like that. Like you're building anticipation and energy and whatever in the intro, I can objectively say something is good without necessarily preferring it, and that's just how it is with this intro. So the whoa 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 whoa, that section, but I like it better when there is additional stuff over it. Felix is rapping over it, Bang Chan is rapping over it, IN is singing over it. Like, you know, when there's additional things that are happening where the whoa 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 whoas become ad-libs now, and the musical composition itself takes on a new rhythmic feel with the additional pattern of the top line of the vocal over top of it. It sounds better to me. And also it may just be because like now my brain is more used to it after having listened to the whole song. So I may go listen to the song again and love the intro. Probably not, but whatever, doesn't matter, because the point is it's the intro. So I work past it, I get to this fire song. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I think the 4 songs if you count Lose My Breath, but the 3 songs that they have released recently have all been really good, all very different, which I really appreciate Stray Kids' versatility and variety of releases. It's always been one of my favorite things about them. So shout out to them for that. Really going ham. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, I'm going to be reacting to all of the songs off of Stray Kids' latest album, so definitely make sure to subscribe not to miss any of those reactions. While you're down there, definitely make sure to comment and share, and I'll be seeing all of you guys here on the channel next time. Have a great day. Peace.
Sit back, don't stress. Life is too short for you to drown inside that mess. Stumble all the line, so decompress. Kitchen, speak back, you got no worries.